Your Twitter header is a blank space at the top of your Twitter profile that can be filled with a family photograph, a picture of your favourite movie or favourite sports team, or something a little more creative. A lot of major companies these days use their Twitter header to showcase their business or new products. With that in mind, I prefer to use my header as a way to advertise my other social media accounts and especially my YouTube channel. In this quick tutorial video, I'll show you how I do it using two apps currently available for iOS devices. First one is Procreate, which is a fantastic sketching digital painting app, probably my favourite app of all, and one which I use heavily for designing all my overlays, logos and thumbnails for my YouTube content. Secondly, Typorama, which is great for word art and titling. When we Google best dimensions for a Twitter header, we're told that the best dimensions are 1500 pixels wide by 500 pixels tall. As we open up Procreate, you can see on the left hand side that I already have a Twitter header template, and this is set at 3000 pixels wide by 1000 pixels high. This is because I take the recommended dimensions from Google and double them. This gives us twice the clarity in our final image, and it should still upload fine into Twitter as the aspect ratio will still be the same. Choosing your main background is relatively straightforward. You can either go with a solid colour or choose a photograph or texture from Google. For this example wallpaper, I'm going to be choosing a pretty cool HD carbon fibre effect that I found on Google. Save that to photos on the iPad and then just insert it straight into the Procreate app. Once you get it in there, you're going to want to hit fit screen so it fills it up there. Doesn't matter if it's a little blurry, because we're going to use the one of the blurring tools, the Gaussian blur, to just make it look a little bit better in the background there. This way we can, when we insert anything over the top of it, it's really going to pop and look a little bit better. As you can see here, I'm going to just type into Google and try and get a YouTube logo. You want to make sure you always get the PNG files. These are the files that have the transparent background. That's going to make it the easiest for you to just save that to the photos and stick it onto your thing with no background, and it'll look pretty cool once you get it on there. As you can see, this one hasn't worked out too well because it's a logo with the U as black, so I'm going to delete that, go straight back into Google and just have another look and see if I can find one with the white lettering on the U section. Technically, you could probably have just used the paint tool and filled in the U, but there's always chances that you're going to have a slight black outline around the lettering then, so it wouldn't look really good. But we found one here. We're going to stick this into the pictures, go right back into the Procreate app, stick this one on there, and it should look much better. There you go. Now we're just going to give it a little resize. Also, we'll insert my own YouTube channel's logo. And one last thing I think it's missing is the actual logo picture. You could play around with these things. As long as you have PNG files so that you have the transparent background, you can pretty much place them anywhere and decide how you prefer to have it on there. So okay, so we've got that in a pretty good spot now. One thing I'm going to do now is drop out and go into the Typorama app, which is used for the word art and titling. This is just a slogan I used for one of my last live streams, playing SnowRunner on the PS4. But we want, for this wallpaper, we're going to stick it up as subscribe to my YouTube channel. But as you can see, we'll just go with subscribe to my. Now Typorama has all kinds of different colours, different styles. You can see them along the bottom there. So you can choose any kind of different style lettering that you like, which is going to fit what you're looking to do. Or you could just choose something that looks cool. I mean, usually I tend to go, if it's trying to advertise my YouTube channel, I tend to go with a pretty simple font so that it's easy for the person to read. Yeah, that one looks good actually. We'll use that one, and then we're going to change it to white so that it stands out against the carbon fiber background. Hit done, hit save, and that will save that font basically with a transparent background, just like the other PNG files. Now if we do one for channel also, save that one. Cool. Now we'll drop back into the Procreate app, insert what we've just done, and now you can basically just rearrange them on the wallpaper to where you want. Make them bigger, make them smaller, just make it fit in line with the YouTube writing, really. That's the beauty of Procreate. Everything that you install on there is on a separate layer, so you can move them all around, space them where you want to get, and then at the end you can hit and merge certain pieces of it so that it makes it easier to transport them all around in one group. You'll see this is what I'm going to do with this. Once I get it lined up nice, that should just about do it. Then you can drop your layer menu down, just hit it and then press merge down, and then they're all merged together into one piece. You can move that around like that, it's pretty cool. I think that looks pretty cool as it is. Just jump back into Typorama and do one more thing. We want the person to subscribe to the YouTube channel, so it'd be pretty interesting to have the link there as well, right? So they can read it. youtube.com/c/TheNickyDucky, which is my YouTube link. For this one, we'll make it yellow, and we'll change the font. So we've got something a little different just to contrast against the font we already picked. I do like the cartoon font, and if you keep clicking on it, it gives you all different kinds of variations with that font. I'll save that one. Not sure if that might be a little bit too cramped up to read, so we'll just save another one as well, just in case. I do like that one, so I'm going to save that too. Now we'll jump back into Procreate. Stick them in there. Just move them down to the bottom and then see which one will read the best. I definitely think that cartoon one is a little too cramped together, so we'll probably delete that one. Let's just make it a bit bigger and see if it looks any better. Not feeling it. I'm going to delete that one, and we'll use this one that we've got left. Just make it bigger, slide it into place, and I think that'll about do it. It looks like a pretty cool Twitter header. Really simple, really quick, and looks pretty professional, if I do say so myself. So hope you've enjoyed this quick tutorial. I will save this to my camera roll and then upload it onto Twitter on my mobile, and I'll just post a little picture at the end to show you how it looks in the final product. But I hope you enjoyed watching this. Please subscribe if you haven't already and stick a like on this video. I would appreciate it greatly. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.